Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Jason over here, Signature Esports, and I'm proud to be here this evening for the No Limit Racing Thunder Series action. That's going to be getting underway in just under 3 minutes. The grid is set. Pocono Raceway is where we are at for this Week 4 race. Brought to you by Combat Hosting, 46branding.com, Wise Guy iRacing Graphics, and Lucky Dog, Powder Coat. The Powder Coat Plus, which is the Lucky Dog sponsor, of course, and always right here with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. So far, everything is checking out. All of the paint schemes are updated. Everybody's strapped into their sim rigs in their home, and we are about to get underway very, very shortly. We appreciate everybody out there tuning in, of course, with Signature Esports on signatureesports.com and NoLimitRacing.net. Of course, on YouTube at No Limit Racing and Signature Esports. Signature Esports and No Limit Racing on Facebook, and then twitch.tv/Signature Esports. We are going to get things underway here very shortly. Just a quick word from my sponsors, which I do appreciate, which is a dog named Hank, Black Horse Auto Transport, and of course, these guys right here. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport, or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. Thank you to all of those sponsors out there. I appreciate every bit that they do. And, of course, go give them a follow on all of their social media platforms. Someone else you want to give a follow out there is a dog named Hank. That is an Amazon product, a dog named Hank on Amazon. Go to Amazon.com. Some awesome toys for your furry ones. You get out there and search for those. Very affordable, great, high quality. High-quality toys for your furry animals right there as things are getting switched over for us. And we appreciate all of you out there. Thank you, Daryl Paget out there, my Australian friend. We do appreciate you, of course, and always. Everybody's loading in. The grid is set. We're going to go over the grid here in just a moment as they take the long trick all the way around. As you see, Dalton Tucker is going to be out there, fastest in practice, it looked like. And we're going to get things set and underway here very, very shortly as we see grid pit road starting to fill up right there. There's Dalton Tucker sitting on the outside. There's that Gulf Racing Fuels of more sitting right there as well. Grid's going to be loading up here in just a second. We're just waiting for them to get going. Let's get it done, Spitfire boys, says Mr. Quayle out there. Now we've got all of that situated. You're going to be able to see all of the Twitch stream going. We appreciate everybody out there on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube tuning in for the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. We're going to have a lot of fun here, that is for sure. As the pace car has its lights off and the The grid is about to be underway. Dalton Tucker's going to lead everybody off. Pit road has the pole position. Andrew Moore's going to start on the outside of him right there, the Pennsylvania driver, the number 66. Robert Henrata is going to be the number 3 position, and that number 37 on the inside row. Justin Johnson, of course, the 04 in P4. Brian Curry and Eric Schaefer are going to make up row 3. Michael Anthony and Randy Wells is going to make up row 4. Trent Barnes, the number 1, is going to start on the inside of Russell LePage, and Mark Figueroa and Mark Adams are going to make up row 6 for you right there. Next 6 rows for you. Michael Guidry in the number 6. Ryan Dipple is going to be row 7 for you. Scott Wise and Josh Klinger make up row number 8. Josh Johnson and Stephen Black, row 9 for you right there. J.D. Woodward in the 94. J.P. Smith in the 74. Then Cale Dreschbach, Dakota Wilson, Brian Dublé, and Ronald Sirline. That's going to make up row 12 for you. Moving on down the row 13, David Moody, Guy Snyder, Dusty Summers, and Jason Wiley. That's going to be the next 2 rows for you. Cullen Johnston, Ryan Hedrick, Joshua Caudell, and Matthew Prisbilla out there. Kyle Hall and Logan Harris. That's going to be row 17. Jake Elrod and Tony Kivett make up row 18 for you. And all the way to the back, Benjamin Walters, Danny C. Davis, Ryan Nicoletta, Jason Hand, then Isaac Mock, Douglas Hess, Louis Lopez. A whole lot of fun. Corey Doss is out there, and Jordan Berry as well. And you see Kyle Ramsey and myself. The loudmouth of the sound for all of us. That's where it's going to be. No Limit Racing Thunder Series going green. 60 laps for the tricky triangle all the way down the front stretch. Turn 1's where it's going to be. You see, a little bit of wall tap going on there. Everybody trying to make room for each other as Dalton Tucker is going to lead right there. The number 24 machine on the inside line, a 2x2 from second on back, and they're going to start coming down the inside line. Here they run all the way down. They're going to hit the tunnel turn here in just a moment. A little blink action from the number 3 of Eric Schaefer, but nothing pushing as you see everybody trying to line their way in. A little bit of track information right here. No Limit Thunder Series Pocono Raceway. You see it, the Tricky Triangle, 2.5 miles around this bad boy, 118-degree track temperature as they come around that long pond. Chevy Silverado, Toyota Tundra, and Ford F-150. 60 laps as we're going to run. Air temperature at 78 degrees. Here is what it goes. Here's where they're at. There is Dalton Tucker, and he's got some company right there on the inside. You see Robert Henrata, the number 37. He is running around. He's going to clear him by a little bit. Draft is where it's going to be at right here as they come down into, on the exit of the turn into that first leg. Lap 2 being completed under green flag conditions. The 24 Dalton Tucker trying to make the inside line work for himself. Getting up too high right there can cause an issue. There's the 8 and the 66. Dalton Tucker currently sitting 4th in the No Limit Racing Thunder Series point standings. Has won 2 races to battle his way into the Pro Series. Had a win in the Pro Series over at Atlanta and came up just short of a win yesterday when they were over at where were they at yesterday? Auto Club. That's where they were. They were at Auto Club yesterday. You see Henretta out front. That Chevrolet's got a Chevrolet behind him, followed by a Toyota. Whole lot of fun to be shaken. We're going to see some live action continue to go. Here is the gap between the front 6. The front 6 really starting to shake, bumper to nose to bumper as they come into the tunnel turn, turn 2 right here. Hitting that long stretch before they hit turn 3 to come around to that almost 3/4 mile front stretch. Dalton Tucker get a nice run right there. You see him trying to be right there on the tail. Tires are going to be where it's at. Robert Henrata, here he is, the number 37 USA driver. Happy birthday, Cody, out there. Cody Kinsey getting a birthday wishes from everybody. Tiny Puppy Toes shared the feed. Thank you for hosting. Absolutely. That is what I do. And that's what I like to do. I appreciate everybody out there. Now we've got the rest of the feed up going. I've got that button clicked. Twitch feed's going to start showing once again. Facebook Live should be running out there. Jim Shadowhunter and let's go Big Shafe out there. Mandy, yeah, there should be a Facebook feed. I don't see why I don't. It's quite possibly something that could be going on. I'm not sure. We can always check it, though, that's for sure. Signature Esports is broadcasting live on their pages, and hopefully No Limit Racing is going too. Lap 4 being completed under green flag conditions is now you see the 24 of Dalton Tucker. He is out there in front of Robert Henretta. Let's go back. We're going to take a look. Michael Anthony, he is right here in 6th place, right on the tail of Justin T. Johnson at 0-4. And the caution is going to go out. I don't see it on the No Limit page, so, hey, that's all right. I appreciate that as well. Quite possibly, some good news to share the feed in honor of a Burnt Rubber Podcast 37 of Robert Henretta on Facebook. Thank you very much for doing that. Do appreciate that. A little bit for those who were information. This week is going to be my last week broadcasting with the No Limit Racing Series, and they've given me a great start with Signature Esports, and I couldn't thank them enough for what they're doing, so I do appreciate all that they've done for me. But we're going to have a great race regardless. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to see all of these guys come back in, and we will see how they work things. Dalton Tucker's currently your race leader, and interesting start. We're going to go back. We're going to try to take a look and see what happened. And Jay Twitty, we're extremely happy to see him on track tonight, and your colors, absolutely. Let's go, and looks like I'm not seeing where everybody went off track there. Whole lot of passing happened. Not seeing the events. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll give it a second for it to update real quick, and then we'll see what happened there. Heard from JP Smith, and Hard got to say, hey, you know what? No Limit Racing is going to have a lot of good things coming their way. They're going to have some new broadcasters and some new streams. Some things going well for them, so I want to make sure that I give them a good send-off with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Of course, this is where I got my start, and you guys have made me super, super, super popular, and I do appreciate that. Without you guys, I couldn't have made everything what it is. Henretta is looking for that bounty on, I believe, on Dalton Tucker. They have an absolute wonderful opportunity to do great things, and of course I will continue to always share their feeds and support them, of course, and always. Dalton Tucker looks like he's coming to pit road. Maybe not. It's a little fake going on right there. Georgia driver, the number 24. Michael Anthony is on pit road, however. You're going to see him come down to number 12. Tires are just now getting warmed up, so that's kind of how it went. Not seeing where the event happened that caused the caution, but I do apologize about not having a replay for you. Normally, I've got this new SDK gaming system, and normally it tells me kind of everything that goes on. So we do appreciate that as well from them. Over to your top 5 real quick. And so we're going to get things continue to get things underway. Quite possibly. Monitor's kind of giving me some fun stuff going on here. Anyway. Top 5 right now. Dalton Tucker, the number 24. Robert Henretta is trying to put the pressure on him to get that. Then Andrew Moore Jr. is out there in 3rd. Brian Curry up to 4th. And then Justin T. Johnson, the 04, currently sitting in 5th. Trent Barnes up there in 6th. Randy Wells, Russell LePage, Eric Schaefer. Good old Dark Horse Racing Drinking Bros machine out there. And then Marcus Adams in the number 10. Tiny puppy toes, congrats out there. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that on Facebook. And then Hank Caston, don't know where you were Tiny Toes. I got second. Where is your support? Yeah, Matt Lovett did a great job out there. Well, the 84 took out your hubby on the straightaway. Oh, no good. No bueno. Well, didn't get to see it. But I will keep that event in mind. I want to make sure that we see what everybody's doing. So we're going to just turn all this on, and we're going to see everything. All the crashes are what we came here to see. Boo, DHR, says Hank Caston out there. Lap 8 being completed under caution. They're going to go back to 2x2. Lights are off on the pace car. And what a run it's been. Signature Esports is only growing, of course. We had a nice discussion just earlier today and yesterday, and we have grown to the point where I don't think I can do them justice over here and give them the focus that they need. So good business decision on myself for these guys to be able to have their full fields and everybody the opportunity to have broadcasters that can focus on there. We've increased to 5 days and 5 series of broadcasting over on Signature Esports, and picking up the Road Series, and of course we have our eNASCAR Cup Series. Our Truck Series is getting ready to begin. We've got the Wheel and Modifieds, Real Racing Online, Dirt Street Stocks. A whole lot of stuff going on in there, but let's talk about what happened here. This caution brought to you by Wise Guy iRacing Graphics. If you need a paint scheme for your Chevrolet, your Toyota, or anything that has to do with iRacing, get a hold of him on there. Scott Wise is the guy. Wise Guy iRacing Graphics on Facebook, and you'll be able to check him out. And he does a lot of great work. He does several of the trucks in here that have that. Lap 8 being completed under caution. Pace car is going to dive off. Green flag is going to wave. We're back to green flag racing. Thunder Series action still going. Dalton Tucker getting a huge jump. Coming down the front stretch, crossing the start-finish line. You're going to see there is Hanrana right behind him. Tucker and Hanrana is going to be having a lot of fun coming into the corner right here, because Andrew Moore wanted to make it interesting, trying to get to the inside of the 37. Doesn't get to him. So Hanrana is going to be applying the pressure. They're coming down the long stretch before the tunnel. And here they come. A lot of trucks on the feed. A lot of fun to be had. Here they are. There's the tunnel stretch. Pressure is mounting for the 24 of Tucker. He's got another Chevrolet on the inside. Who's going to break first as they come in? I believe the 37 is going to give him a little bit of room right there. The 24 doing a great job all the way around. Coming around to the front stretch, you're going to see him right here. Draft is going to work. There's the 25 of Brian Curry right there. The 24 trying to break up the draft. As now you're going to see it right there. Going to come up high. Is the 8 going to leave the inside for him? He is. There it is. Or the 37. Hanrana is going to take the inside of Tucker. Tucker's going to use a little bit higher line. 37, 24, 66. Andrew Moore, that Toyota is right there, trying to make that pressure just a little bit more insurmountable. As now you're going to see Hanrana and the 24 make it work. Get her done, says the Marine one. Caution comes out. Douglas has Corey Doss. Looks like everybody's in there, so I do see this one. Here is a look at what just happened there. Here they are. This is Douglas Hess. It looks like they were trying to avoid. Oh, the 7 comes down, gets into everybody. Woo! It was Guy Snyder. Looked like he might have hit the wall. Let's come back. We're going to take a look at that. Not sure. My goodness, my goodness. That will look like to be Isaac Mock right there. That was Mr. Mock Mediocre motorsports guy right there. We'll back that up just a little bit. Got a little bit longer cautions here, so we can back it up just a little bit and get everybody in check. So here is Isaac Mock. Look at it right here. Far chase cam. He's got a little pressure right there. He's on. Oh, a little hard racing incident right there. And that was unfortunate. Kind of just took everybody along for the ride. He had some company right there to his outside. Back to live conditions, though, as we come back up to TV1. There we are. Back under caution. Dalton Tucker still out front. Yeah, that's what Dalton said till you destroyed him in pro. Says Hank Caston out there. Good driver right there. Cody Kinsey says that there's going to be some dirt tonight. We've got the stream shared to the page. Thank you very much. Thanks for the quality of coverage. Absolutely great to have a truck in the race tonight as well. Burnt Rubber, I do appreciate you being out there as well. We're going to take a look, and we're going to take a look at that paint scheme if it didn't get destroyed in that wreck. Thank you for everybody chatting out there. You guys are absolutely amazing. And, oh, Hanrana is your driver. There he is. There's that number 37. Appreciate everybody out there continuing to watch, continuing to stream, continuing to share. There it is. Another Wise Guy iRacing graphic caution that happened on lap 10. And, of course, and always, all of your lucky dogs. Brought to you by Powder Coat Plus. Go to powdercoatplus.com, powder, K-O-T-E plus.com. You can ship all of your things you need powder coated, whether it's your sim rig, whether it's motorcycle parts, or maybe you got a boat. You've got some parts you want powder coated. Maybe some dock things that you need done. These guys can do it all. High quality products, high quality materials. Get a hold of them down in the Daytona Beach area, powdercoatplus.com for more information. Yeah, a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of shaking going on. Thank you very much for all of that out there. Love you as a host. Thank you for being so fun. I try to be. I appreciate each one of you out there. Kelly Pointer out there. Well, we may not have one, but we can look at it. I will get that link for you right now. So there you have it. Here they are. Wise Guy Graphics. I'm going to throw that link right there in the Twitch feed for you. There it is. You're going to see it. They're coming down, and it looks like the lights are off on the pace car. They are double file once again. Tucker, Hanarana, Andrew Moore, Brian Curry, Russell LePage. That's going to make up your top 5. Then we're going to look at Trent Barnes, Marcus Adams, Randy Wells, Justin T. Johnson, and Michael Guidry. And then number 6 machine. 2 Chevys, 2 Toyotas, a Chevy, a Toyota, and a whole bunch of Chevys right behind them. First forward, currently Stephen Black, the number 2 machine. He's sitting 18th. Wise Guy iRacing graphics right there. You can also go to powdercoatplus.com. Right there. That'll be the guys for all of your Powder Coat Plus needs. Thank you very much. 1.5K from powdercoatplus.com. That's all fun and dandy. I love our stream. 1.5K out there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Had to go to the Twitch stream. Thank you very much for going to the Twitch stream. We are broadcasting in 1080 all over the place. High definition is where we're at. The 24 is out front. Green flag is going to wave once again. Lap 13 being completed under green flag conditions. Now that the flag is waved, lap 14 underway. Capital Materials number 24 out front. And Robert Hanrana is going to have a lot of fun. We are almost a quarter of the way through this race, and now who's going to have patience? Who's going to have all the fun? You see all these guys taking off. Dalton Tucker gets a little bit of a lead right there, about 0.3 of a second off. Draft is where it's going to be whenever it comes down into the tunnel. Little company from the 66 on the inside of Hanrana. He's going to take it into the tunnel and get in the draft of the 24 of Dalton Tucker. Fast speeds, a lot of action. Thank you. Thank you for all the new follows out there as well. I've gotten roughly about 8 or 9 of them since we started the broadcast. Try to become the world's best and the ones that are most sought after. Signature eSports with a whole bunch of leagues as well. We've got going on Thunder Series action on Tuesday nights. Monday nights is the No Limit Racing Pro Series. You can always check all of that out. They'll be broadcasted here very shortly, I believe, by LRTV. Or IRTV. I have to double check on that, but make sure that you follow No Limit Racing on Facebook. They're going to have all those updates for you, how to continue to watch all of this. I will continue to share their streams over to Signature Esports, and we'll be able to have all of that done for them as well. And it's just going to be a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of great opportunities for the No Limit Racing Series. Dalton Tucker out front by a long stretch right now, roughly about 0.66 seconds as he's coming down to the front stretch. Draft is going to be right there. PowderCoatPlus.com, KPTV. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I misspelled that. My bad. My fingers were working faster than it was. Here we go. We'll put that back in there too. Thank you. That way I can correct myself. My goodness. We love it. Lap 16 under green flag conditions. Let's go back. We're going to check out some battles. Speaking of Wise Guy Racing Graphics, there's the man right there. Torque Wrench Motorsports number 31 of Scott Wise. Currently settling himself up for 11th position. Battle box. There it is, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. There's Scott Wise. Try not to lose too much ground to the inside line. How many teeth is in this stream? A whole lot. You're calling 10. EPAR 21, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Lap 17, green flag. Scott Wise taking his time. Gets up a little bit high right there. Coming around turn 1 onto the short stretch. Losing just a little bit of ground, but doing a great job. Speaking of people that I like to talk about, Josh Klinger, son of Todd Klinger, owner of Black Horse Auto Transport. There they go down into the tunnel. Turn 2. Make sure you check out Combat Hosting as well, another sponsor of the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. All the hosting you could ask for, all done by that guy right there, Combat Hosting. Go to combathosting.com to find out more information. Dalton Tucker still out front, but he's about to have some company. Thank you for all of the streams, all the follows. Everything that we're doing out there is all for you and all of your entertainment purposes. Look at that long stretch of vehicles. Cody Cox, I believe, is still in here. Might be fibbing to you. I don't see Cody Cox in there. I see this man, though. I haven't seen him in a minute. All the way back in 36th, the number 9, Machine Corey Das, the Mid-South driver. He is back there. Dark Horse Racing. Yeah, Cody owes child support. That's kind of funny. I like it. Keep chatting it up. There is another one. Russell LePage driving the 82. Why found him racing? Hank Caston says. Touché, true story. Battle going on right there. There's the 82. Russell LePage is taking over the number for the 82 of Brian Wirtz, which was the No Limit Racing Thunder Series champion. Now we're seeing things get a little bit busier as the 24 is now having more and more company. Brian Curry just in front of the number 25, Punishment Motorsports, catching the draft. Everybody right there staying busy and staying patient. The 66 looks like he's going to try to make an inside pass on the 37 of Robert Hanrana. So Trent Barnes, that number 1 Toyota, is right there on their tail as well. Close racing, getting ready to come into turn 3 to hit that front stretch. Go 57, we love you, Peanut. That's what it says out there. Oh, thing, says Tiny Puppy Toes. Everybody's getting into the groove. Lap 20 underway right here. Green flag racing is what we want. That's what we're getting at, too. Jake Elrod, there he is. That's another one that we get to mention as well. Currently sitting in 16th, that Georgia Bulldog Black Horse Auto Transport Toyota. Get in line, draft to catch first. Come on, guys, says Hank Caston. Right in front of him, Mark Figueroa, the number 88. Haters make you famous, that's right. Kind of digging the photo. Hats off to him as well. These guys are trying to make things work. Sometimes that's all you can ask for is just to catch a draft. 2.5 mile track is going to be a little bit hard to catch anybody if you're just sitting down and waiting. The 59, Ryan Nicoletta, New York driver, kind of digging his paint scheme. Sometimes simplicity is the best. Front stretch for these guys. Dalton Tucker already coming around turn 1, hitting the back stretch. 57. We can show the 57. Mr. Moody, David E. Moody right there. He was right behind Jake Elrod. There he is. Currently sitting 17th position, catching a nice draft. There is Josh Klinger trying to find a hole to put that Toyota in. 57 doing a good job on that Chevy. He's clean. He's got some clean, getting a little bit high right there. 3 of Eric Schaefer trying to make a pass for him. So Moody falling back to 18th currently, but to say the least, we still have a long way to go. 40 laps to be precise now. 39 as Dalton Tucker leads another lap around right here. Trent Barnes moved his way up from 4th to 2nd. That Toyota is chasing down the race leader, getting himself within 0.2 of a second as you see them coming around. Oh my God, he's slow. You're going to have to put him on restriction. I can understand that. He'll catch it. There's still a lot of things left, a lot of laps left to turn right here. Pocono Racing, that's where we're at. And of course, and always, everything brought to you by Fourty6Branding.com. You got to check that guy out. Fourtysix Branding.com. Go and check that website out right there for me. You got some classic swag for the classic people in mind. 46branding.com. Yes, it's spelled the way it is because the designs are flawless. The spelling doesn't have to be. Great t-shirts printed and shipped right here in the United States. And, of course, helps go to support the No Limit Racing Series. 46branding.com. Absolutely amazing. Come on, Hanrata. That's what we've got. Tiny Puppy Toes giving a nice little cheer. Hanrata currently sitting in 3rd. I think he was just trying to be patient as Dalton Tucker is way out front right now with the top 5. The gap between the top 5 and the next batch is about 1.93 seconds off of the leader. What about Big Puppy Toes? Too funny out there. EPAR 21, thanks for chatting it up out there. We appreciate each and every one of you. Lap 23 being completed under green flag conditions. Now pit road's about to be busy. The 24 coming down. Everybody going to pit road. It's going to be a very, very busy. Scott Wise, of course, and Andrew Moore looking to put some distance between themselves and the race leader. Andrew Moore coming around turn 1. You're going to see that happen. Scott Wise Guy, iRacing Graphic, wanting to stay out there just a little bit long. Torqued Wrench Motorsports There they go. Eric Schaefer on that pit stretch. He last pitted on lap 11. The Drinking Bros Racing trying to make it work. Matt Levitt won yesterday over there. Fat toes are the best. Tiny puppy toes would prefer tiny. Tiny puppy toes. You'll have to explain it out there once again why you got that name. Eric Schaefer trying to go around the 59 of Ryan Nicoletta and is looking like he's going to get to it. So there he goes. Hank Caston asking out there, who is EPAR21? If you see the red, that's because Hank is a subscriber to the channel. Make sure you do so, because everything that I get goes to one of the charitable causes that we have out there. PCs for Drivers. Of course, the Eric Schaefer out front now. He's going to be your race leader. Not only PCs for Drivers, but also the Stand Up to Cancer program. And, of course, we have the Wonderland Camp that we are trying to build up a nice pot for them as well. Eric Schaefer out front over Josh Caudell in the 23 by 1.1 second. Closest to them, Ronald Sirline. Here comes Eric Schaefer looking to get himself back into it at EPAR21. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Yeah, every time you see it typed, you can't help but play it in the back of your mind. There's Eric Schaefer out front. Josh Caudell not far off. 1.2 seconds. There he is. Lap traffic about to be contended with. You see a long look at the front stretch as now Caudell tries to go underneath the 10 in front of him. Sorry, the 42 in front of him of Walters right there. 81. Lopez he just passed. He's getting an earful. I can understand that. Here they go. Eric Schaefer extending that lead just by a little bit. But now has gained it in. Might have something to do with the crew chief, says Hank Caston. Fired. Love it out there. Thank you, everybody, so much for continuing to chat out there. We appreciate each and every one of you. There is Eric Schaefer to lead around. Once again, Caudell about 1 second off. Sirline 3.8 seconds off. Prisbilla, Mr. Matthew Prisbilla, number 69. There he is, taking that Team Rocket Chevrolet around. There is Jason Wiley right there as well. And fortune favors the number 3. Caution comes out as now looks like we had something happen. It looks like Russell LePage was involved here as the 94 was on here's rear bumper. Oh, got a little bit loose right there. Gets up into the wall. Oh, and collected. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a blown engine if I ever saw one. And that's where the yellow flag comes out. Might have to take over the wheel, says the EPAR21. Go Big Shafe. He was doing good for a bit. Yeah, it's all right. Russell LePage on pit road. Eric Schaefer out front. And Joshua Caudell, there he is. He's going to be in second place as things start to update for us. First car, 1 lap down, is going to be Danny C. Davis. Dusty Summers going to be your Lucky Dog, I believe. Speaking of Lucky Dog, gotta find my... I don't know what happened to my Lucky Dog video. So let's do this. We'll move things around. Gonna browse this situation because I want to make sure I get that taken care of. I think this is it. We're gonna find out right now. what a shame. Looky dog. That's not it. Oh, nobody has done the helicopter yet, but I've got a cool little graphic now for you. If somebody gets in a bad enough wreck, we're going to play this one right here. Can someone tell the 57 to join Discord? He's being a little baby. He needs his crew chief in his ear. ePar 21, I do the helicopter every night. Eric Schaefer on pit road, Drinking Bros Racing. And now, because we saw it happen, Dalton Tucker on pit road as well. Corey Doss on pit road. The guy in the lead right now, Robert Hanarana, and at number 37, there he is. Trent Barnes out there in second place at number 1 Toyota. Marcus Adams, Brian Curry, J.D. Woodward, Scott Wise, Josh Klinger, David E. Moody, Ryan Nicoletta, and Justin Johnson in that 04 machine. That makes up your top 10. And about to be interesting because everybody's on different pit cycles from 16th on back. Those guys are all on fresher tires. Everybody else is 5 laps or older. ePar 21. Hank, you've got some competition out there, man. 3 team members in the top 11. Oh, yeah. That's what Hank Caston is out there saying. Hank, of course, part of the No Limit Racing team ownership and, of course, the Pro Series driver. Doing a great job, as always. BRP and Hanarana to the lead. Says Burnt Rubber Podcast. We appreciate you out there. Thank you very much. Lap 29 being completed under caution. And we're about halfway through this race as we continue to move things forward. Alrighty, it's going to get interesting. Halfway through the race, and we're almost halfway through the race. When we get back to green flag conditions as the lights on the pace car go off, we're going to see some fun stuff happen. Then we'll be halfway. We'll have 30 laps to go once we go back to green. 3 cautions so far. And looks like 4 lead changes. It's all good things. All good things. There's going to be Hanarana on the inside, Barnes on the outside, Curry, Adams right behind them, Klinger restarting inside on the row 3. David Moody in the number 57. He's going to be right there on the outside. Looks like some switcheroo going on. Klinger is in 6th place. Let me get that back straight. Klinger's going to restart on the outside, and Wise is going to restart on the inside. Moody right there. Ryan Nicoletta, he's going to be there as well. Justin Johnson, he's currently sitting back there very calmly waiting for the restart. Whole lot of moving, whole lot of shaking, a whole lot of fun. That's what's going to be happening right here. No Limit Racing Thunder Series. 84 took him out. He's going to the back. He is not a quitter. I understand that. Tiny puppy toes. Get him going. Make sure that if you're out there, make sure you share the stream. If you are on Twitch, you can host this as well. If you're on Facebook, start a watch party. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to get all of the live notifications out there. Pace car is coming off. And here we go, back to green flag racing once again. Green, says Fred the Flag Man, and the 37's got a push from the 32 right behind him. Marcus Adams trying to give him every bit of will that he's got and a little bit of bumper to go with it. 2 Chevys on the inside, Toyota. That's how it's going to be looking for the top 5. There is Hanarana using that great exit line, getting up near the wall. You're going to start seeing him coming down this stretch right here. A whole lot of fun. Lovely camera that I like. Should be a top team of 4 out there. He's back out. Hank says, and it sucks. I'm not sure what it means. It's Hank Caston. I love that man. Speaking of Hank Caston, when I mention a dog named Hank, that's the guy right there, Marine 3522. Whenever you buy one of his dog toys, you're supporting that man's economy right there. A little bit loose on the exit for Hanrana right there. He's going to dive hard to the inside. Caution's going to come out once again. Looks like Jason Hand involved there. Looks like Prisbilla was a part of that. Let's go take a look real quick. Here's Jason Hand. It's like 74 was right there. Oh! Coming in, a big old wreck. And there it is. There's your helicopter. He did one on the... his tires never left, but still worth it. Helicopter spin of the race. There he is. Jason Hand involved in that one. Prisbilla involved in that as well. And these guys are back under caution one more time. Biggest mover of the last stint. Jake Elrod moved up. Jake Elrod's up quite a bit. Biggest mover of the race right now, this guy right here. Jordan Berry, Canadian driver, Torque Wrench Motorsports. He is up from 32nd up to 13th right now, so up 19 spots. Doing a great job. Whole lot of moving, whole lot of shaking. Sorry, up 32 positions. He started in the back. So there he is, Jordan Berry, the number 51. iRacing paints all over the back of that thing. And no doubt, I don't think anybody's going to come in and take any tires. They weren't out long enough on that stretch, but Hank Caston, I do things just based off of how the graphics going. You can create pretty much anything if you put a black background on it. It'll and save it as an alpha channel. It'll pretty much do whatever you want for it. Jake Elrod out there. Tony Kivett, another guy that we like to see. He is leaving pit road right now. Eric Schaefer on pit road once again. Trying to see what's going on with that young man. I don't think he's got any damage, but we can take a look. Little nose damage for the number 3 Eric Schaefer right there. He's coming off pit road. Led a few laps. Hanrana back out front, though. There's Trent Barnes, Marcus Adams. Whole lot of fun. Tiny puppy toes, dude, that's legit. Love that. Also, why I really enjoy watching your broadcast. I appreciate it. I'm not done broadcasting. I'm just taking basically Monday and Tuesdays off now. That's kind of what's going on. I'm still going to be broadcasting. You'll just have to check me out on. You just have to check me out on the Signature Esports Facebook page and our Twitch page. You guys go get the notice when I go live every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, there is that new paint scheme you're talking about. We'll take a look at the rear end of it. There it is. Make sure that you do that at Ktoez, KTOEZ _Glassworks. Those are hand blown, right? That's what we were talking about, right? Nice close-up look at that logo. Absolutely perfect. Lap 34 being completed under green flag, or under caution right now. Sorry, not green flag. I'm looking at a very green truck right there. Apologize. All right. Currently, Brian Dublé out there. Trent Barnes, Punishment Motorsports, BarnesPaving.com. On the back end of that. Hanrana's rear end of the truck. Burnt Rubber Podcast. You see it? There's your logo. There's a good look at that logo. Right there in the back end of that truck. No fuel saving It was pretty smashed. It was pretty smashed. All right, No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag conditions here in just a moment. A little look from the pace car view. I have a pace car cam here somewhere. That might be it. Nah, it doesn't work for the pace car. Anyway, BRP back there on the back of that truck. I like that camera too. There it is. Hanrana's going to be looking at it. This is where it's going to go. Green, 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 says Fred the Flagman. Yes, sir. Fire and glass. Try so much. Fantastic. Here we go. Hanrana's out front. Nice little shake screen going on there. Look at what's behind him. There they are, right behind him. They are diving hard to the inside. I believe Adams is trying to pass. There he is. Robert Hanrana currently sitting P2 as you see that Toyota get right to the bumper, give him a shove, try to get him around. There's Trent Barnes making a good push out of everything. There's Marcus Adams, the 32, right behind him. Gotta love the way that you can show what you want here. Appreciate everything that these guys do. 26 laps to go as the two race leaders come around. A big gap between them and third place, as now it's 25 to go right here from Pocono Raceway. The 37 and the 32 out front, taking turn one like it is a boss. Midwest Maniac out there. I know that one. Mr. Michael Woolley. The Midwest Maniac himself. Go Corey Dawson, Eric Schaefer. Team DHR represent. Whole lot of fun, whole lot of shaking going on as these guys are trying to put the distance between them and anybody that can try to make a dent into them. As Hanrana and Adams, Barnes right behind them. Curry, they're in fourth. Nicoletta in fifth. Johnson, Klinger, Hall, Wise, and Guidry. Guidry trying to make a pass on Scott Wise. Here's a look at that battle going on as they're a little bit congested right there. There is the sixth of Guidry trying to make that pass. The 31 right there with some nose damage, but nothing doing. Dalton Tucker trying to make a move on the inside of Jake Elrod. Elrod in a Toyota, Tucker in a Chevrolet. That Silverado trying to make some moves. Drains it out there, 1.9K. That's exactly right. We are making it move. Is Corey Doss currently the biggest mover? Corey Doss currently is up 24 spots. Biggest mover currently right now, Jordan Berry, the Canadian driver, the number 51. Take that back. Ryan Nicoletta, who is in fifth right now, up 34 positions from where he started. There he is, your biggest mover of the race so far. That Chevrolet is trying to make it move. 24 laps to go for your race leaders. There's Marcus Adams right behind Hanrana, the 37 and the 32. Trent Barnes right there in catching that draft. You see that Toyota with that Barnes paving running his line on the front stretch. Big draft catching as Hanrana was trying to break up the draft, but that didn't work for him, trying to come up high to take the corner. Caution's going to come out, and it looks like, as it stands, there's Barnes right there. Jordan Berry, we were just talking about that young man. It was the 51 right here. Trying to go. Oh, the 80 gets into the 88 right there, and then boom. The Jordan Berry getting a little tap to go straight right there. And by getting that little tap, someone's engine blew. Little smokety smoke going on. Jordan Berry, he was wrapped up into that. Danny C. Davis involved. There's the 21. Oh, that's who was slowing down to try to not tap him. Saw that happening. There it is. He was trying to get out of the way. Let's take a look at what happened there from a different point of view. They are 5 wide, almost going into there. So the 80 gets into the 08, and the 80 caused a big old headache for the 51. They were trying to slow down from 180 miles an hour down to basically a dead stop. But big old thank you, I'm sure, coming Danny C. Davis's way from the 51. Live conditions once again. Pit road is about to be busy. And currently Robert Hanrana is going to be out front. That is another. It's the 5th Wise Guy iRacing graphic caution of the day. Lucky Dog is about to go to, I believe Joshua Johnson was the guy that it was going to go to. First car 1 lap down. Number 71. Powder Coat Plus, your Lucky Dog. Drew Elrod, we like you better than Dale Jr. Thank you very much. That's a big compliment coming my way. I do appreciate that. I'm trying to get that graphic to play, and I'm not sure why it's not playing, but hey. Apologize about that. So the Powder Coat Plus is the Lucky Dog, and that is who that's going to be. Trying to figure out, well, what is going on there. That thing should be playing. Come on, Kivett and Schaefer out there. I see it. I really want it to work. One more time. Nah. How many tires they got? I do believe. You know, I actually don't even know. I thought that they had unlimited tires for this one, but I'll look that information up. I will make sure I get that for you. Wayne Lowe, appreciate you. Thank you, Wayne Lowe, for looking at it. Looks like Hank says 1 plus 3. I think you might be right. I was going to look that information up on what they were doing. We will definitely double check real quick. Appreciate everybody out there continuing to watch and continuing to stream. Thank you for all the shares out there as well. Let's see. It is absolutely. So they've got 60% fuel or 65% fuel. They have 3 extra sets of tires. So they get 4 total. The set they start with, and then 3 tire changes after that. So that's what they've got. So because that's what they've got, that's what they get. Lights are off on the pace car. Another caution with 10 laps, and Robert should have this if everyone else took their last one. I agree. Hanrana out front. Schaefer's right there. There is another Dark Horse Racing Chevrolet out there. Trent Barnes is going to be 3rd. Marcus Adams in 4th. Corey Doss, he is up there in 5th or 6th place. Kind of swapping there a little bit. The number 9 machine, there he is on the inside line. Brian Curry there as well. Lucky Dog going around. Bradley Jacob Dunson out there on Facebook. Schaefer, he is right there. He's going to restart on the outside of Robert Hanrana. He's got a little bit of nose damage, but that won't stop him from running to the front, or at least making a good attempt to. Schaefer, Hanrana, and there's Adams and Barnes, Curry, Doss, Tucker, Josh Klinger up there, Guidry up there as well, Kyle Hall, Dusty Summers, Justin Johnson, Moody, Nicoletta, Wiley, Caudill, Ryan Hedrick, Dre Bach, That's K.O. Drebach out there. Jake Elrod and Michael Anthony is going to make up your top 20. Thank you, everybody out there, for doing what you do. Bradley, bring it home. Eric Schaefer says Daryl Paget out there on Facebook. Bradley, Jacob Dunson, he doesn't have to turn right, so he should be good. Hey, he's not a bad little road racer himself. Speaking of road racing, make sure that you come and check out very soon. October 2nd, we're going to start the signature eSports Road Series. A little bit of a slow start for the three, but the 37 of Robert Hanrana has Trent Barnes right there. Lots of congestion coming. You see them all right there. That long look down to the front stretch. Turn one's about to be busy as Trent Barnes is going to try to make that outside line work. The inside with the 37 is going to be a drag strip here in just a little bit. Caution's going to come out, though. We're seeing them wreck back there. Huge wreck coming. We see everybody into the wall. I saw it. We saw it unfold. There's so many cars involved that, my goodness. My goodness. Here it is. Right here is the look. As car kind of got slingshot all the way around. There it is. Let's back that up just a little bit. We're going to see who got loose. Slow motion. Oh, Dalton Tucker was caught up in that. It looked like Dalton Tucker may have been a part of that. Hold on just a second. Dalton Tucker is the 24. Here's what it looks like. It looks like he and Klinger, he got a little bit loose right there. That's what happened. Tried to save it, hit the wall. 87 tries to go low, and boom, says the Dynamite. Nobody helicoptered, though. Nice little miss. Kind of want to look at that from whoever that point of view was. We're going to back that up because I do want to watch that from that driver's point of view. So let's do that. Who was that? That looked like the 10. There he is. So let's back that up. Let's see what he sees from his point of view. All right, there's the 10. Everybody's shaking. Stop right there. Hammer time. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Cockpit view. He sits kind of low. Being patient. Here it is. He's coming around. There's a big wreck. He sees it right there. He has to just split the difference. And he goes around. Nice little save right there. All right, Trent Barnes is going to be your race leader currently. Here's Louis Lopez. He was the number 10. That's at DHR Dark Horse Racing Machine. Beautiful slide, though. Hank Caston out there. Sucks for the 24, but this is showing how key track position is here. Absolutely. Crash avoidance 100 plus, says Jay Twitty out there. Someone lost their mojo. Tiny puppy toes kind of low. Hank, you cracked me up, buddy. You cracked me up. Alrighty, back to it. That's where we're at. Eric Schaefer drops back to 4th. His restart wasn't the best, but he's still up in the top 5. Barnes, Adams, Hanrana up there still. Schaefer is going to restart on the outside in row 2. Brian Curry's right there. Corey Doss makes his move. Corey Doss now currently up 38 positions from the very beginning of the race. So he is currently your biggest mover, the number 9 Chevrolet of Corey Doss. All enjoying his drive. A little bit of right side nose damage, but that's going to be pretty common coming around. Untouchable Mike told Schaefer there is a beer waiting for him to get back to the top row. Oh, tell Schaefer there. Sounds good, new bra. Untouchable Mike out there on Twitch. We appreciate that fine individual out there. First place in all the standings with chatting and talking and donating out there. That's what that first is for. Got to get past Hanarana, says Tiny Puppy Toes. There's Cordas, currently in 6th place. Justin T. Johnson, this guy has been impressive as well, staying up there in the top 10. 04 Carolina driver. Pure per year tank lines. Okay, I got it. Midwest Maniac out there. Insert Price is Right sound when you lose. That's funny. Back to double file as the lights are off on the pace car. Turn 1 is where they're at. 2 more turns. We're going to go back to it again. You guys are cracking me up out there. Thank you very much for tuning in, of course, and always. Without you guys, I couldn't have streams, and without you, I couldn't be successful. The 6th Wise Guy iRacing graphic caution of the day, as now you're seeing the No Limit Racing Thunder Series Pocono Drive for the 46branding.com. All kinds of sponsors to be just thankful for and to thank out there. From myself and my co-hosts at Burnt Rubber Podcast, we very much appreciate all the unexpected love you show for us. And the 37 or the 8 hand ran it throughout the night so far. Thank you I appreciate you guys very much as well. And I do appreciate each and every person that drives here as well. Without these drivers and without No Limit Racing, I couldn't have made the success that I have. And it's very humbling to know that this is my last No Limit Racing broadcast of the season or going forward. We do have some big series going forward for us. So, but back to it again. Green flag's going to wave right there. Barnes is going to be out front. That's how it's going to work. Marcus Adams is who we're following along with. You're going to see him right here. There's Barnes, Adams, Hanrana. Hanrana's going to use the inside line. Hanrana's going to try to make it work. Tiny Puppy Toes, I will miss you the most. Remember, you guys can always tune in every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you can watch all of the other streams. I will look forward to talking to you guys out there as well. To all the wives and all the family members that put up with my voice because these guys are out here driving, I appreciate each and every one of you. You are all absolutely amazing. But only good things are coming of this. No Limit Racing is going to get some awesome new broadcasters in here, and they're going to have a great time. And if they let me, I'll come back, and I don't mind coming back and doing a guest spot and talking to everybody. If you all want to see Hank win, just tune in on Thursdays. That's what Hank says. Looks like Jake Elrod involved in that one. Quite possibly. Oh, I take that back. Let's go all the way back. Scott Wise involved in that one. Scott Wise was having a great race. Got a little bit of nose damage, but he's right there behind. Oh, 3 wide into that. He is right there. Oh, getting the 59 a little bit turned. Boom, there he goes. Another helicopter. Oh, that's a bigger helicopter. My goodness. Got to do it now. Scott Wise became the fortunate recipient of the helicopter. Scott Wise, also your Wise Guy iRacing graphic guy out there. Remember, Wise Guy iRacing graphics on Facebook. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you go to powdercoatplus.com because the Lucky Dogs are getting ready to come around. Powder Coat Plus is the sponsor for all of the Lucky Dogs here. And, of course, 46branding.com for the rest of the feed. I wonder if Robert going, what was that? Robert going to go in 4 tires now. I would think that he would be, considering that we're about to be, under 15 to go. It's quite possible. You see everybody out there. Thank you very much for continuing to tune in as these things are going to be Good to go. Hanrana in for tires. There he is. Hank, good call right there. Burnt Rubber podcast available on Facebook. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to go and I'm going to like and share it after I am done. Tiny Puppy Toes, he likes to stretch it sometimes. This is his favorite track. I can understand that. I definitely can understand that. There he is getting his tires. He's led a lot of laps. And currently things are going to move around. Trent Barnes, that number 1 Toyota, is going to be your race leader right there. Wish all of those cautions didn't come, said Hank. Quite possibly could work in his favor, though. So as long, there goes your lucky dog. There, the number 55 is your Powder Coat Plus lucky dog as he screams around to catch back up on the track. If there's rubber on them, they're good. Absolutely, that should be the factor of everything that we do here. If there's rubber on the track and on the tires, then everybody should be good to go. They haven't gotten the blowout procedure correct on this, so whenever your tires, if you blow a tire here in iRacing, it still shows you have a tire. One of these days they'll get that right, and then there'll be debris cautions. There'll be all kinds of different things. We'll see how that goes, though. Rain's coming. Those who didn't know, excited tomorrow. We're going to look at the Corvette C8R. That's going to be coming to the LMP schedule, so hopefully we're going to take a look at that and see what it's like for the Signature E NASCAR Road Series. That's going to be starting here very shortly. Make sure you tune in this Sunday for the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series. That happens every single week. This week is the KSDT CPA All-Star Race for the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series. That's going to be happening Thursday evening. Tune in tomorrow night for a recap of what we've been doing this season and what we have coming up. I'm going to have a special guest join me for that. I don't know if we're going to get virtually rained out, but I know that they're talking about rain. I don't know if it's going to be available for the Cup cars, but or for the NASCAR circuit, but I know that they're trying to work on it for the Road Series. So quite possibly something that we'll have to work. They'll have to work through. They're working on grass too. I wish they would focus more on the actual track and the tire model and the damage model of the vehicles before we start working on grass. But those are things that iRacing's, they're working through as we're back to 2x2, lights off on the pace car. Things are about to be very, very fun and interesting. Trent Barnes out there. Marcus Adams going to restart on the outside. Brian Curry's going to restart inside on Josh Klinger, and then Justin T. Johnson, Eric Schaefer up there in 6th, Ryan Nicoletta, Corey Doss, Guidry, Wells, Summers, Caudill, Wiley, Berry, Harris, Sirline, Johnston, Kivett, and Smith, and then Robert Hanrana all the way back into 20th position. That's how 20 of them are going to be. But lights are off on the pace car. Turn 3 is all that they have. And then they're going to go back to green flag racing once again. How many spots can Hanrana make it back up after taking pit road? He is on the freshest of tires. Last pit stop for your race leader was lap 39. And Eric Schaefer, lap 32. So everybody else is on 39, 40, lap 40 for Jordan Berry. Everybody getting tightly compacted. That's what's going to happen. As now green flag waves once again. The lap 12 about to be, or 12 laps to go, now to 11 laps to go. So we are almost to the books. Trent Barnes out front. Brian Curry right there. Marcus Adams trying to make a look to the inside. Sorry, Brian Curry trying to make a look to the inside. As now Barnes, who's been patient in the top 5 for the last half of the race, he is trying to make his way around the track and put everybody at bay. But we might look at a 3-wide situation coming into the tunnel as Barnes comes down to try to do a crossover. Does, carries the speed in. Nice little turn, nice little exit. Second back straightaway coming up for Barnes as he is just looking at turn 3 with very, very little resistance behind him. There is 0.4 of a second between he and Adams. Klinger up there in the top 3rd. You see that number 18 machine trying to apply the pressure, gain the draft. The one breaks the draft. That's when they dive down like that. They're trying to break the draft on the rest of the drivers. Dirty air is not always the best air. There goes Trent Barnes. Josh Klinger to the inside. Josh Klinger won this race. Oh, caution's going to come out one more time. Right there. Trent Barnes, Adams, Curry, Klinger, Nicoletta. We'll take a look and see who was involved in that one. Waiting for the relative, folks. Josh Caudell involved in that one, so let's go back. We're going to take it. This is lap 51. Eric Schaefer involved in that as well. Might just have to back it up. We're going to back it up. We're just going to see what happened here. Because Eric was involved in that. Schaefer was involved in that. So let's see. He was a little slow moving as they were coming around the corner right there. So this is where Schaefer's at. He's right on the inside. 0-4, a little bit loose right there. Falls back into place. Tries to go 3 wide right there. Oh, blinks a little bit. That's what happened. And he comes back into place. And oh. Guess who's the new helicopter, guys? Eric Schaefer got the new helicopter award for. The record, though, the record for spins, though, is, I believe it's 13 and a half, so we'll keep that. Nobody's beaten that in this series, but let's get back to it, though. Your race leader after the 7th Wise Guy iRacing caution. There's the one of Trent Barnes. He's going to go down to pit road, possibly not. Marcus Adams, Brian Curry, Josh Klinger, that's your top 4. Ryan Nicoletta, he is there as well. Old Tire says New Broad. Guidry making his way up there. 6th, nice job. Absolutely good job. We're getting down to the wire where we're going to see everybody have a whole lot of fun on these last few laps. Thank you, Mr. Willie. Yeah, I use traditional OBS, so it shouldn't get rid of anything whenever I have it loaded. Something's not right, but it's okay. We're just talking about the Lucky Dog for Wise Guy Racing Graphics. Those who remember the not the Wise Guy, the Powder Coat Plus Lucky Dog graphic, it is probably the coolest one ever, and I will more than happy pass that along for everybody. I think. We're just running an awful lot of stuff, and quite possibly it got moved. The file got moved. Back to it again, real quick. Lights are going to go off in the pace car. They're going to go back to double file racing. Top 10 looks like this. Barnes. Well, back to it once again. Sorry about that, folks. Barnes, Adams, Curry, Klinger, Summers. Nicoletta's going to be right there, top 6. Wells, Doss, Berry, Hanrana is up there as well. Let's see, Berry's your top 10. That's going to be a nice little battle we're going to have going on here. So Barnes and Adams are going to make up your front row. Curry and Klinger, the Nicoletta and Summers. Then Guidry and Wells, Doss, and looks like Wiley and Berry all right there. Lots of good racers up there. We're going to have some fun with this, that's for sure. Lights are off on the pace car. They're in turn 3. You're going to see that pace car dip really, really low. And there is a long look at turn 3 to the front stretch. We appreciate everybody out there still tuning in. We're about to have one heck of a finish. As you see that long line, a lot of vehicles still left in this. Green, 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 says Fred the flagman, as you see the crowd of all the invisible people working their way in. Incredible race off to the front stretch. You're going to see everybody working right there. There is Trent Barnes out front. 6 laps to go right here from Pocono Raceway. With iRacing at its best, the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. We have had 7 cautions, roughly 9 lead changes it looks like. My relative's a little bit backwards though, so it might be wrong, but to say the least, here it goes. Trent Barnes out front, Adams right there, Klinger up to 3rd, Brian Curry there in the number 25, Dusty Summers, he is there as well. 6 laps to go. Barnes out there trying to keep the distance between he and the rest of the field. Someone making his way up. Hanrana is moved from 20th to 9th place right now, right behind Randy Wells. Guidry there. Nicoletta is there as well. Last pit lap for your race leader was 39. And Hanrana, who was pitted on lap 47, has had 2 cautions underneath those tires, and now the 32 of Adams trying to make the outside line work for that Chevrolet as Barnes is. Oh, Klinger gets into the grass and collects a few people right there. We're just going to back up. That's how that's going to work, because you're seeing everybody kind of crash. Here it is right here. Jordan Berry, Josh Klinger went to dive to the inside, got hooked with another car. There's Jordan Berry trying to brake. There it is, and he gets turned into the wall. And a whole lot of braking going on there. As the 51 tries to get himself turned around. That 51 of Jordan Berry. Trent Barnes still currently your race leader. Take a look at what happened there with the relative and the standings. Hanrana involved in that. Here he was getting collected into that. Nowhere to go. They got turned. The 84 got turned. 46, 59. All of those. They just made a weird 4-pointed star. Oh, and gets creamed. There was a whole lot that happened right there. Whole lot that happened right there. My goodness. What an end to the race so far. 8th caution of the evening. Wise Guy iRacing caution. Hanrana pitted and was on the move. Had some fresh tires. Trent Barnes looking at that double fake is what they were talking. They were looking at before. As everything loads back up. Bunch of cars on pit road. Randy Wells, Dusty Summers. There goes your Powder Coat Plus lucky dog. Jay Twitty out there, man. That's disappointing. He was doing great. There was a lot of fun going on. Chats are busy out there. Thank you all so much for continuing to chat with me. Tiny Puppy Toes, wow, out there. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for subscribing as well. I can understand that. Alrighty, back to it real quick. Trent Barnes, Marcus Adams, Brian Curry, Michael Guidry, Jason Wiley. Speaking of Jason Wiley, Jason B. iRacing on Twitch. If you guys are out there, Jason B. iRacing on Twitch. That's the guy out there. Corey Das. That young man is all the way up from way back here. I think it says he started 44th or 43rd, 38 spots up to 6th. Thankful we got some airtime tonight with a bad fast truck, disappointing ending, but a lot of fun to watch. Appreciate you out there, of course, and always. As we're going to have a green-white checkered attempt right here. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it very, very. If you're going to go out with a bang, you got to go out with a green-white checker. That's the way that I look at it. Look at your boy Tony Kivitt out there, Untouchable Mike, of course. Kivitt up to 9th place, working his way through the field. All you have to do is be patient occasionally. The 55 of Colin Johnston right there in front of him. Logan Harris there. Speaking of dogs, mine just barked. And what Hank said out there. Puppy, says Mike, absolutely. Get out there and go to Amazon.com. Ever since I've mentioned it, Hank is almost sold out of toys. So make sure you get out there, go and search a dog named Hank on Amazon. Go to Amazon.com. You can get that stuff within a day. I got mine within a day. So, and it's a great toy. Loved it. Good commercial coming out for him. Check him out on Facebook, A Dog Named Hank on Facebook and Amazon. Green, white checkered is what it is. Fred the Flagman says, go, go, go. The one of Trent Barnes out there, Marcus Adams, Brian Curry, Michael Guidry, and Jason Wiley, top 5 for you. Corey Doss, the number 9, is going to try to pull up the field right there. Good battle for 1st through 3rd as Barnes and Adams, Curry, they are all making that run work. There goes the 25 and the 1 on the inside. Those two Toyotas trying to work together to try to outbeat the number 32 in that Chevrolet. As you see Barnes dive hard down into the tunnel. Nice draft run. Barnes needs to just continue to hold his line. There's the 1. Has the 32 right there. Has to check up just a little bit on the exit of turn 3. Barnes is going to get a run. He's going to make that draft work. He's going to have to try to stick to the bumper. White flag's going to wave. Brought to you by 46branding.com. F-O-U-R-T-Y. Why? Because they've got classic swag for the classic person in mind. There's the 1 and a 32. The 32 is going to use a higher line right here. Try to catch the draft speed, as now you see the 1 and the 25. 2 Toyotas out front, followed by a Chevy, and then a Guidry and a Chevy. A bunch of Chevys behind the 2 Toyotas. They can try to bring it home. There's the 1 and the 25 right there coming into the tunnel turn. Turn 2 about to be busy as you see these guys work themselves to the bones. White knuckling all the way around, ready to take the final turn on the way home. All that they need is turn 3 and a front stretch. As you see the gap, 0.2 of a second between the 1 and the 25. The 25 holding off the 32. All that they need is this right here. Bringing it home is the 1 of Trent Barnes. Congratulations to the win right there. Brian Curry, Marcus Adams. That's going to be your top 3. 2 Toyotas take home the top 2 spots, followed by a whole slew of Chevys. Trent Barnes, your race winner right here at Pocono No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Week 4, a whole bunch of cautions, but a whole bunch of fun, to say the least. Big special thank you to all of the sponsors out there: Combat Hosting, 46branding.com, Powder Coat Plus, the Lucky Dog sponsor, and then Wise Guy iRacing Graphics on Facebook. Trent Barnes is your race winner. As he comes around, he's going to celebrate his win, of course, and always. Midwest Maniac, thank you, buddy, out there for subscribing to me. Just saw that. I don't know why I just saw that. Wise Guy iRacing Graphics, appreciate you out there. I had somebody message me on Facebook. I want a big thank you for doing that, about becoming a sponsor as well, or a partner. I would love to talk to you about that. We will make sure that we do it. Thank you, Mr. Midwest Maniac. Trent Barnes comes home as the race winner. And normally I do a lot more talking with a lot more people, but today was all about the race and all about you guys. But we are going to go ahead and talk to Trent Barnes real quick before we get out of here. Go Metamucil Cavets. Nice job. Thank you, Midwest Maniac. I appreciate you out there, my friend. Where is Trent Barnes? Let's find Trent Barnes. We've got to talk to the man. There he is. Up to the broadcast booth he is. Trent Barnes, your race winner, the number 1. You held him off all the way to the end, and tell me how the rest of your race went all the way up. I know you had a couple of late cautions, and you just held him off. Especially you had Brian Curry and Marcus Adams trying to apply the pressure behind you.
Yeah, they're pressuring hard. Hard to get away here with the draft. He's got played a good strategy, kept us fuel ready for that last run, and we were able to hold him off.
Oh, you did a great job, man. We enjoyed watching your race. Of course, you followed. Who was it? There for a little bit. You were just kind of seemed like you were stuck there in 6th place, but at the end of the day, you come home and. Just tell me how the whole experience was. I mean, Pocono it's a love-hate relationship for some, but tell us how that went for you.
Yeah, it's my first race at Pocono, actually, and it's a tough little track to get the hang of it, and then just took a little while for me to settle in than normally, and was able to start picking them off there, and then hate it for Dalton. We've been racing Dalton every week, clean and hard. I hated he got taken out there.
Well, he got wrapped in it. Hanrana was right there as well, and a lot of good racing up front, and it was a great race to watch, a great race to broadcast. Give your sponsors a shout out, your team, and all that stuff, and we'll let you go, my friend.
Yeah, first I'd like to say it's a good day for Punishment Motorsports, finishing 1-2, and just got to thank Brian and our guy Dusty, and Barnes Paving and No Limit Racing for putting on another great show.
Absolutely. Trent Barnes, your race winner. Congratulations, and go celebrate with your team. That was a great team win right there. I saw him kind of blocking Marcus right there. I noticed a few things. It was awesome. Fantastic race for you.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. That's Trent Barnes, the number 1 machine. He comes home number 1, not only in your hearts, but here at Pocono Raceway. Punishment Motorsports is where he is at. What an incredible race. What an incredible run. And a big thank you to all of you out there, of course, and always. Mandy did see you out there, Mandy Masker. We're going to miss seeing us on Tuesday. Well, you can always check us out on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday with Signature eSports Broadcasting, the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. Then we have the Wheel of Modifieds, the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series, and coming soon to a television near you, the Signature eSports Road Series. All of that, of course, brought to you by 46branding.com, Signature eSports, a dog named Hank, and, of course, and always, KSDT, CPA, Black Horse Auto Transport. All of those guys are absolutely wonderful, and we thank them for all of their sponsorships, and we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in each and every week. Without you, I couldn't have expanded, and I'm just letting No Limit do their thing. They've been gracious to me, and I've been fortunate to be a part of their broadcasts and to get my start here. And I want to thank them, of course, in all ways. Thank you, Hardcore Hamburger, out there for following the channel. I want to thank everybody out there for doing what you do. And No Limit Racing is going to continue on, and they're going to do great things. They've got a couple of people in mind for their broadcasts. And they'll put all of that information on their Facebook page. And likewise to you guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you again tomorrow evening with the Signature eSports, the Signature eNASCAR All-Star Race coverage, which is going to be a recap of what we've been doing and what we're going to be doing so far, coming forward with the Signature eSports brand, which is a good segue into Thursday, which is going to be, thank you very much, Drains. I appreciate you that as well. We're going to be, Thursday night's going to be the KSDT CPA All-Star Race from North Wilkesboro with the eNASCAR Cup Series. That's going to be coming up, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Big special thank you to No Limit Racing, and make sure you go and follow all of their channels, NoLimitRacing.net for all of their information, of course, SignatureEsports.com. Click the live button. You can watch all of our streams live there as well. Follow us all on all of our social media platforms. We're going to definitely miss each and every one of you. It is a heartfelt, it's a sad goodbye, but at the same time, it's all good things for everybody. It's nothing negative. We'll squash all of that now. Nothing negative, all positive things. I need Mondays and Tuesdays to work, and Mondays and Tuesdays are just going to have to come off my schedule. But we are adding to the end of the week to do things there. So big special thank you to Brandon Fronopol and all of the guys over at No Limit Racing. Big special thank you to all of my sponsors and donators out there as well. Big special thank you to Daryl Paget, Ken MacArthur out there, Hank Caston, just everybody, and all of you that follow along with everything that we do. Midwest Maniac out there, buddy. That's my good dear friend Michael Woolley. He's part of the reason why I continue to do what I do, and big special thank you to him. Special thank you to my family, and of course, and always, to each and every one of you out there one last time. We will see you again tomorrow evening with just a little bit of recap of what we're doing, and then Thursday night, All-Star Race, KSDT CPA, North Wilkesboro. It's going to be fun. Appreciate you. Have a good night. got to talking too much about what we were doing that I kind of skipped something here real quick. I'm going to bring that back up for you. Let's talk about the results of the race. A whole lot of shaking that was going on. Trent Barnes, of course, comes home. Your race winner. Brian Curry's out there, finishes second. Marcus Adams in third. Those guys were 1, 2, 3 coming to the line. Very, very, very great race. Michael Guidry and Jason Wiley with the top 5 right there. Cullen Johnston and Corey Doss. Logan Harris, Tony Kivett, and Justin T. Johnson brings home your top 10. All the way down to Dusty Summers finishing in 15th. Moving on down the line, J.P. Smith all the way to Josh Klinger finishing 20th, and Jason Hand right there in 28th. 21st is going to be Guy Snyder all the way down to 30th, Louis Lopez. Saw him up there a little bit. Eric Schaefer, he was up front. He led a few laps. Scott Wise, who was doing a great job, and then kind of got wrapped up in a couple of them right there. Matt Prisbilla, Team Rocket right there finishing 35th. Dalton Tucker, unfortunate circumstances that he got caught up in some things, finishes 38th. And then Russell LePage, he's going to finish 42nd with Stephen Black, Douglas Hess, Isaac Mock all the way back there. 45 drivers in the race today. Myself, and of course, thank you to Kyle Ramsey out there. He was the race controller, and then myself, we like to broadcast directly from the race. It allows it to not skip and do a bunch of other stuff. So appreciate everybody out there. Thank you very much. I wanted to go over those race results with you because it was my fault. And, so occasionally these things do happen that we just have to make sure that we fix. Big special thank you to all of the sponsors and to everybody else out there again. And we will see you tomorrow. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series.